So, one of the top performing companies that has seen the largest multiples on cash over the last year in the space tech market is going to be RDWU. And you might say, Will, that's a little interesting because you got Rocket Lab, you have Black Sky they're competing with, but this company, RDW, has taken some time. In fact, this morning in our live sessions, we were watching that there was about 5 to 10 people that have made over 100% trading this stock, RDW, over the last year. And you see, around this time last year, we were going into April, May here, it was around this $9 to $10 range. And I even remember having a conversation back in August 2025 with some of our members here on YouTube and just people that are general investors in the company, as we do have some corporate investors as well. And we have been to some of their earnings conferences and we were able to meet them in person and stuff. So we were pretty heavily involved in the space tech market. But once again, like I remember at August 2025, they're at $8 a share, looking at them for a potential entry, if not already entered. And I've been holding this company long term. We have a shorter term position on the company that's up just about 85% currently. So not comparable to some of our semiconductor positions, but definitely seeing this big surge. So we were looking for this recovery here in RedWire of about 60 to 70% up to this $14 range. And over the last month, or actually about 3 weeks, we've seen it surge about over 100% currently, over 105% gain over the last 23 days. So why this is important, and this is a very volatile company, is a couple reasons. Number one, it's going to be the general market reacting to this new SpaceX IPO that is officially breaking news as of the last 24 hours. You could see that the SpaceX has officially filed for an IPO to list on NASDAQ. So what does that do? I mean, it's kind of like if you had, a big company entering the market, and all of the companies that are a part of that market are going to see growth as a result. So this is an IPO that's expected to be the largest IPO in history at 1.75 trillion. And if you missed it yesterday, one thing we oftentimes talk about on the channel, which we've been talking about quantum for over a year. Here's a video where we're expecting it to get to $20 a share. We started covering at 1. Quantum's been going crazy. But we made a video yesterday where I talked about how I've entered over 1,300 trades and the different strategies that we've learned along the way. And there's a lot of weight. There's a lot of weight in the fact that there are certain companies that are on the frontiers. So in this video, if you missed it, I'm not going to watch the whole video, but basically I went into infrastructure, into AI infrastructure, how we're calculating, megawatts to dollars essentially, and how we're looking for those returns. But we also talked about and touched on the frontier markets, the venture markets, the expansion in market creation in the space tech world. And this company, RedWire, has not only seen the growth from a market perspective that we're just talking about, but they've also seen a tremendous amount of momentum from the human exploration and human for an anticipation that they are going to see more revenues, that they have seen massive government contracts. Some smaller contracts that I was actually behind the camera when this signing happened. I was literally at this event here over in Colorado Springs, and I currently live in California. But this was an event we went to, and I remember this $2.6 billion deal being a really big thing. A $2.6 billion deal back in 2025. This was just a little bit over a year ago that they signed this 2.7 or $2.6 billion deal that they were going to be one of 14 prime contractors. And it was a big deal because a lot of space companies hadn't seen that. And then also it was a big deal because the company just had IPO'd not long before that. They are pretty new from 2021 when they IPO'd. And so when they got this contract, they got to see a lot of tremendous growth, some spikes. As you could tell, the volatility is quite intense. But they've built steadily their market cap, and they've recently pushed back above that 200-day moving average. And they're targeting levels that are up into this $25 to $30 range, which would be a 200% plus recovery. So why is that happening? Well, once again, that was a big deal back then. But shortly after, then you have them enabling Artemis 2 missions. You have them going into defense like missile defense. You have a big mission, which is Artemis, that is focused on getting humanity back on the moon, which then, with that anticipation, built a lot of contracts for them in that regard. And then the Space Dome, the Golden Dome, that has been a huge emphasis from our current administration, then gave them momentum to then sign not a $2.6 billion deal that they're a part of, but actually, along with a couple, dozen million here and there, there's a $20 million deal of 151. Let me make sure I get the numbers right. Dun, 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 dun. It's somewhere around here into this year. I don't want to botch it. $151 billion missile defense deal. Massive, massive homeland security, homeland defense deal in the space tech market. Again, 151 billion. So what happens is you start to evaluate the current company trajectory. And at the time, we're looking at it around this level at the November 2025 low of $4.50, $4.87. And the reason why we've been bullish and why we still continue to be bullish is because at that time, their market cap was under $1 billion. Now, all this data that you're hearing, it's like, how do you keep up with that? How do you know that news? How do you stay ahead of the game? And the reality is, it's very hard to do what I just broke down with you unless you're really focused all day and you have the ability to do it on 20 stocks, 50 stocks, a lot of different companies, and being able to really stay up to date to maximize your efficiency is not really possible unless you have tools to be able to do it for you. And it could be a struggle to try and stay in front of the screen, try and figure it out. That's exactly why we built Prophecy. So Prophecy is an AI system that I produced. My exact 7-step framework it goes through the market, the usage, the analysis of the technicals, fundamentals, and financials, and then the risk to reward and the profit potential, those 7 steps. And so what you can do is you can actually select any model. We have the top models in the world from Grok, the latest models available, Claude to Gemini to Meta. And I can actually click in. I can actually do multi-model, so all the models at once. And I can actually start an analysis here with RedWire. And I can see the projections on the company. And so back when this stock was at $4, $5, because we just launched this about 8 months ago, this app. So if you want to have a look at it, first link below. It's the only way that I've found to attain it makes it attainable to get real-time analysis quickly on stocks that is above 50% accurate. That's what we're able to provide to you here so far in the 6 to 8 months. Past results do not guarantee future ones, but I like to think that they do personally, aside from all those disclaimers. When it comes to the market cap of the company, they were only at 1.7, or they were under $1 billion at the time, but they were signing these huge deals, not just the 2.6, not just the $151 billion, but also a lot of other contracts they're a part of. So as they're part of those big deals, and their market cap was under $1 billion, and their equity, their actual equity, not just their assets, but their assets minus their liabilities, $1 billion in equity. With those things in mind, we were looking at this sub $1 billion market cap with these huge market potentials. And we're looking at price targets into this $20 range to $25 range, but really just getting up into that $15 range. And that's what led to this ability for us to make this trade. Now, currently that they're up here, RSI overbought, MACD overbought. Even Prophecy is anticipating some sell downs into the short-term timeframes, as we've seen a big surge recently of 14% today, and they're up to $20. But what I want to let you know is while the volatility, they're going to have that resistance there at $20, and there's a lot of volatility and some negative projections that are coming out into the next day and into the next week. When you get into longer time frames and anticipating the SpaceX IPO momentum and the equilibrium of their company's value to the value that they're providing and being compensated for in the space tech market, they're anticipating over 30% growth per year, which would put them once again, well into the $20 to $30 range. So we just continue to monitor them. Just want to share with you guys the thought process and exactly how you can do the exact same, applying across all different stocks. We could search any stocks and get very similar breakdowns in the same way that we just broke down RedWire. But the reality is the real world usage is huge. The financial income statements are now up to last quarter over $100 million, and they're doing that pretty consistently now. They were up to over 100 million consistently. It looks like the revenues are just a little bit less than that of Rocket Lab, and Rocket Lab's market cap, what is it? What is Rocket Lab's market cap? If they're just a little bit less in revenues by about 100 million, so they're half as much. But the market cap of Rocket Lab is $60 billion. So about just a little bit under 40 times greater than RedWire, with only twice as much revenue. The balance sheet is a little greater, with Rocket Lab gaining twice as much equity as well. But my point is could you see RedWire at a $10 to $15 billion market cap? It's possible. In the event that that were to take place, you might see a 7x current price. In the event you see a 7x current price, you could potentially see this stock between $150 to $200. Now, those are very long-term timeframes, not something I would expect to take place in the next month, even the next 3 months, and probably not even in the next SpaceX IPO cycle. But it is a value that could be attainable relative to the market when it comes to space tech frontier investing. So that's why it's important to realize the long-term horizon also continues to look good, while you might have pullbacks in the short term for RDW. And in my experience, my wife and I are expecting, when it comes to top space tech companies that I'll be buying for our little one, RedWire's already in the basket. If I earned your thumbs up, hit the like button. If you'd like me to come inside your portfolio and actually do analysis with you and help you build systems to optimize your frontier investing or structured short-term trading, then I would encourage you to simply have a look at the first link in the description below. If you'd like to watch my daily live trading sessions, we go live every morning, Monday through Friday. It's going to be the second link in the description below. There's a huge sale, and it's not getting any better than this. Go get access and watch my entries and my exits in the second link in the description. Do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.